Alright guys, I'm back for the news, and I didn't do a news video Monday because I didn't feel like there was enough news on the week in that week, and I haven't been streaming recently, so I'm aware of that too, so I'll get back to that at some point. I was just streaming some Elden Ring the other day. But anyways, let's get into the news. Report, Grand Theft Auto 6 co-stars a female protagonist. Rockstar adopts more progressive studio culture. And the female protagonist isn't what people are angry about. It's the progressive studio culture part. They're taking away what makes Grand Theft Auto with its edgy, take on American culture and stuff like that. They make poke fun at jokes and stuff like that, and parody of America. Anyway, so a lot of that stuff can be political. So they don't want to ruffle any feathers, and that's what's ticking people off. Anyways, Bloomberg posted a new report about Grand Theft Auto 6 development based on sources close to or within Rockstar Games. The details discuss how a revamped and improved studio culture has influenced the game's design, including its playable protagonist writing and tone. And they had a bunch of hirings out for Rockstar Games, which I can only presume is for GTA 6. But GTA 6, which Rockstar confirmed was in an active development in February, will reportedly star two playable bank robbers and Bonnie and Clyde inspired tale. So we're gonna have multiple protagonists like the previous title. So it's not unheard of. And the female protagonist, the first for the series, will be Latina. The game is set in a modern-day fictionalized Miami. Where else could it possibly be? Because New York and San Andreas are already done, or Liberty City. I want to say New York because it's a real-life location, but beside the point. We're already done in previous games, so the only one left is Miami. Although they're probably going to have other cities in this one because Project Americas, but if we were to go back to one singular city, that would be the one. Anyway, surrounding areas which signal a return of Vice City despite set in a single city. The game is said to already have more interior locations than in any GTA game. So the studio plans to regular updates GTA 6 over time to add more missions in even cities. Bloomberg reports that GTA 6. I don't know. I think they may be talking about the online when they're saying that. I don't think they're talking about the main story campaign because that's a different beast in its own. The only thing I could think of that they could possibly do that with is the online. But Bloomberg reports GTA 6 may arrive sometime before March 2024. However, sources tell the publication that some developers within Rockstar are skeptical that the game will hit that time frame. Yeah, I mean, it's already in pre-production. I think they just recently started on it a couple years back, so. The report also states that GTA 6 was initially codenamed Project Americas and has been in the works in some form since 2014. However, development proceeded slower than usual, partly due to Rockstar's desire to adapt a healthier work schedule to avoid crunch, especially in the wake of workplace abuse reports that are. I'm not all for games taking more time to come out if they have to worry about their employees. That's not like a big deal, but as for whitewashing the GTA series, yeah, I'm not all for that. So tell me what you guys think. I could read this entire article, but you guys get the point. Also, was this week report Star Wars Knights of the Republic remake on hold? So it basically put on hold indefinitely because a lot of senior staff left the company. One of them was fired. I wonder what was going on there. But anyway, the Star Wars Knights of the Republic remake, teased initially with a brief trailer, is reportedly on indefinite development hold. That's news as reported by Bloomberg early today, which cited unnamed sources close to its development, relaying that the project has been paused. The problems reportedly stem from a major staff departures at development Aspire Media specifically. Both the art director and design director were unexpectedly let go from the company. A recent vertical slice demo of the game was well received by license holders. However, the later messaging to the rest of the development team suggested that the project wasn't where studio's leadership wanted it to be. Developers at Aspire reportedly now start stating that 2025 would be a realistic time frame to expect the project's release. Star Wars Knights of the Republic holds a special place in video game history. The original 2003 game was a significant milestone success in original video game storytelling. Yeah, I only ever played Knights of the Old Republic 2. I think I had the opportunity to play one, but I never did. But so this would be like going into a fresh experience for me, but I digress. Star Wars franchise and featured a mobile twist regarding a main character's identity. The game also has helped popularize some of the choice-driven and moral decision-making that became so popular in later games like Mass Effect. And I feel like we should have more Star Wars games like that explore different eras and Star Wars, specifically before the Clone Wars era. Galactic Civil War is getting kind of boring, but that's just me. The sequel trilogy just kind of bombed for me in my mind too, so it was that too. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. Xbox Series X boot up time just got faster. They were talking about how they reduced the runtime of the loading screen initially from 8 to 5 seconds. I don't know if they did anything else outside of that. I think that's it. Xbox Insider teasers noticed a faster boot up time for the consoles, revealing Microsoft's recent initiatives to get players into their games quicker. According to The Verge, cold boot up time is now estimated to be around 5 seconds. The trick to the faster time lies in a shorter animation. Pretty much. There was 2 articles I had for that. And then there was those 2 games I mentioned that Ubisoft cancels that were unannounced. It was Ubisoft cancels Ghost Recon Frontline and Splinter Cell VR was the 2 unannounced games. I could go over this, but I don't know what's going on over at Ubisoft right now. Sounds like they're suffering pretty bad over there. Anyways, one last thing before I pop off here. Official PlayStation mobile controller coming from Backbone. So they have a third-party company working on a PlayStation inspired joystick controllers for mobile devices. So more embracing of the streaming-based future. I'm assuming PlayStation's going to come out with their own streaming service with its own apps on Samsung TVs and stuff like that later at some point, because they wouldn't be doing stuff like this. Backbone is partnering with PlayStation to launch an officially brand version of its popular mobile controller. PlayStation Edition Backbone is exactly what it looks like, a Backbone controller style after the PlayStation 5's DualSense controller. It's white design, colored face, buttons, and matte finish. Mirror PlayStation's newest flagship controller, though it's staggering. Staggered analog sticks are a holdover from the Backbone's original, more Xbox-like design. So they did an Xbox design too, so interesting. Tell me what you guys think. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell. I'd greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.